You're witnessing the dawn of a new initiative that aims to turn Baltimore into a city of murals. It's more than just a quick beautification effort. It's a commitment. The first project, Art After Dark, involves the JFX. This mural of an oriole and raven soaring together replaced graffiti all over a Jersey wall on I-83.
I love seeing stuff like this on the streets. Like, it just brings me so much joy, having color on more walls.
Jen Wade is the paid artist. She describes the hard work as a labor of love.
Physically, it's pretty demanding. So they gave us a 2-day deadline, so it was probably 12 to 15 hours those 2 days. Just holding your hands up, spraying. It's a lot of this. It's a lot of bending down. It's a lot of movement to get those fades with spray paint.
Jen is among 5 chosen out of 30 who responded to a call for artists from the Mayor's Office of Arts, Culture, and Entertainment. She and 4 others created a Baltimore-themed work of art on the JFX.
I asked the mayor about this project. He said he wanted the theme to be Baltimore.
The office, recognizing graffiti as a form of art, is treating graffiti cleanup in a new way. The city now has a 42-member graffiti solutions team. Members include police, fire, transportation, general services, DPW, and different types of artists.
Overall goal is to figure out ways to address the graffiti, but also make sure that artists has a seat at the table.
City officials say graffiti exploded in Baltimore during COVID. Nothing was sacred, nothing was off limits. Once seemingly isolated to vacant buildings and unkept public places, the written urban dialogue covered commercial properties and even homes. Graffiti artists say status is attached to work that is widely seen. Artists tell us graffiti is a source of excitement, action, involving an element of risk. Some are even rappelling off rooftops to increase visibility.
Ingenuity. And who brings an ingenuity to their game gets noticed, who brings the daring, who brings the risk.
Philadelphia embraced replacing graffiti with murals several years ago. That's where consultant Tanya Miller Hall got the idea. She led a Baltimore graffiti task force to Philadelphia looking for solutions. One of the recommendations, pair the graffiti artists with muralists and pay them. The city has a 6-person unit that removes graffiti from city-owned property and public rights-of-way. But the new mural initiative will expand to include private property.
You could reach out to MOAs, and we could partner you with the artists to actually make it happen. And even down to the point of picking a curator or someone that can handle the operations and the logistics, because there's a lot that goes into it.
But artists warn, graffiti is not going away, nor be completely replaced by murals.
It's an exchange of information in the public face, available to all, whether you want it to be or not.
Perhaps murals and graffiti can coexist. We've noticed traveling around town, murals for the most part are generally left untouched. Artists tell us there is a secret code of mutual respect to leave each other's work alone. For WBAL-TV 11 News Investigates, I'm David Collins.
All right, David, thank you. Well, the mural project does not have a dedicated funding source at this point. Money for the Art After Dark JFX murals came from the Mayor's Office of Arts, Culture, and Entertainment.
Some beautiful pieces of
yeah,
work
really
I've seen
cool to
around
look
town,
at.
right?
Yeah.
And other city-sanctioned murals have been paid for by the Artscape budget. City officials say other potential funding sources include the Department of Public Works. Good stuff there, David. Thank you. And if you've got a story for WBAL-TV 11 News Investigates, we want to hear from you. Email us at the address on your screen right now, 11investigates@wbaltv.com.